I love making these videos, dude. The day in the lives are probably one of my favorite videos to make simply because, number one, it holds me accountable. We all struggle to stay consistent, right? Everyone does. It's a human thing. But it holds me accountable because if I have to film everything I do, so everything I do must be fucking good, right? It has to be no wasting time, just straight action. At the same time, I can actually show you guys what a day in the life looks like, what it really takes to live in order to get jacked, right? In order to get in shape, in order to make progress on a daily basis. I always say that in order to hit your goal, you shouldn't focus on your end goal. You should focus on living like the guy that has already hit the goal. Imagining what does your future self that it's already hit that goal live like. And that's when you live those days over and over and over and over again, eventually you will shape into that person. So the thing with these day in lives is it really aligns with my philosophy because I'm showing you guys exactly what that day looks like. And if you replicate these day in the lives and repeat it over and over and over again, eventually you'll get in fucking shape, bro. So it's 6 a.m. right now, and the plan for today is work, hit the gym, and cook up a great fucking huge meal with the boys. So it's gonna be absolutely insane. We're probably gonna be eating huge steaks, going to this huge grocery store. So we're gonna see how that goes. And it's gonna be a good day once again. I quickly want to tell you something that I was talking about with my client yesterday, and it was getting rid of bad habits and building up good habits. It's hard for humans to do. Realistically, it's hard because we have certain things that we're used to. We have certain other habits that we built up. Because you built so much momentum, let's look at it like a train. Imagine a train, right? It builds up momentum, and every time that you repeat that bad habit, it builds up speed. Now, eventually, you're going 100 miles an hour. You're doing this bad habit continuously every day, whatever. And then you decide you want to stop and quit this bad habit. So guess what? It's going 100 miles an hour. Okay, how do I stop this thing? How do I get it to stop? So you resist a little bit. It goes 99 miles an hour. Still going. It takes so much force. It takes so much power to get this train to stop, to get this bad habit to, be back at 0 miles an hour. It takes so much effort. And this is the way our brains work is, we go off what we're used to. We go off the habits that we built. Same thing for building up a good habit, but kind of a little bit of a different phase. If a train is standing still and you want it to, start building up speed, you want it to go 100 miles an hour. Guess what? It takes so much power to get it to start moving. Those first seconds are painful, dude. Painful to watch because it's like there's so much power, but it's just kind of barely moving forward. The good thing is that as long as you keep resisting, as long as you keep pushing, eventually it will stop. Eventually it will go. Right? It's inevitable. If you keep building up momentum on either quitting or, building it up, it will go. It will be built. It will stop. So when you realize this now, right, I want you to have this kind of light bulb moment for a second here. You cannot fail. As long as you continue going, you cannot fail. That's the best realization you could have. Your goals are bound to be achieved. As long as you are able to continue going. And yeah, consistency is hard. It's hard, dude. It's fucking hard. It might be the hardest thing that we do, consistency, showing up every day. But is it worth it? What if you don't stay consistent? It will just suck. Your life will just suck, and you don't live up to the potential you have. You're not building that life worth living, and you're leaving so much potential on the table. Fuck that. That's not a life worth living. Fuck that, dude. So instead of that, let's all rise up, watch this day in the life, and start living lives like this. I want to set an example for you. I'm not trying to sell you in this video on my coaching. I'm not trying to sell you on some program. I'm not trying to sell you on buying my ebook or whatever, which I don't have in this video. What I'm trying to do for you in this specific video and in all my daily lives and in all my 10x talks and in all my guides is I want you to get results, to start living better. I want you to start getting in shape. I want you to start building out those habits. I want you to start shaping and sculpting a better life for yourself, making better decisions, willing to take those risks in order to build a better life, man, in order to become a better version of you. Because if you can't do that, if you're not upgrading on a daily basis, what's there to life? I've been reading this book called The Secret. The Secret, right? Sounds fucking mythical. But I got recommended this book by Conor McGregor, actually, who talked about it a while ago in his prime. I don't like him. Real quick, Conor McGregor rant. He's absolutely lost his mind now. But if you look up Conor McGregor back in 2015, 2016, absolute just freak of nature, dude. And his mindset was insane. Super mindful, super peaceful, in control, grateful, but at the same time, absolute workhorse, absolute just force of achievement. So he talked about this book, and what it basically is about is the law of attraction. It's attracting good things through thoughts. Everything you think about. Let me summarize this real quick for you, because I'm literally I'm like 20 pages in only, but essentially so far what I've read is that everything you think about will be drawn to you, right? Everything. So that also means when you think negative thoughts, more of those experiences, more of those thoughts will be drawn to you. You emit a frequency everywhere you go, every single day. Every thought you think about, it emits a frequency. And so more of the frequency will also be received back to you. Now, when you think about, when you think thoughts that are, related to your goals, when you think thoughts that are aligned with your goals, I am going to be working out 5 days a week consistently. I am going to be waking up early. And all you think about throughout the day is positive aspects and positive thoughts around your goals. Those, the frequency will be go back to you, and you'll, get it back in life experiences. All of a sudden, you'll notice the things that you've been thinking about they're actually happening now because you thought about them, and the frequency, gets received back to you. Point is, the thoughts that you put out will be sent back to you, and everything you think about is deciding what your experiences in life will be. Basically, every thought that you think is a request to the universe, and it will be received. It's basically that you are what you think about, but not just that, but you also attract what you think about. What it really comes down to is that you are what you think about, but you also attract what you think about. So the lesson you can learn from this is that you basically need to be obsessed with whatever you're doing. The predominant thoughts in your mind on a daily basis are what you will receive back to you. So when you're obsessed with the gym and you're obsessed with training and eating and working out and being in shape, and when you think about these things every single day and you consume content about it, you think about it, you read about it, you act on it, then what will happen is those things will come back to you in more positive thoughts, but also in results. Now, what this book says is that it really emphasizes the thought point and not really the action point. Now, I know the huge thing which they're missing is that they don't really talk about action too much. I think that's because it makes sense. Obviously, you need to take action in order for results to show up. But what they really emphasize is the thoughts, and that the law of attraction works through giving you back what you're thinking about. So whatever thoughts are in your mind, just know it's always working. The law of attraction is always working, and it will give you back thoughts exactly like the ones you're thinking about. and not just thoughts, but also results, also life experiences. So be aware of what you're thinking about and know that if you want to achieve a goal and truly make a lot of progress in something, it has to be the dominant thought throughout the day. So make sure you obsess over what you're doing. Make sure you're emitting positive, good thoughts into the universe so that it can be received back to you. All right, I'm going to finish up this work block, checking up on a couple client things and also posting a couple Instagram reels for fun. Then after that, we're going to have breakfast and see you in the gym after that. So breakfast first. Life is so fucking vibrant, bro. I don't even know what it is. I slept 9 hours today. Got some good work done this morning. Got some rice cooking right here for the pre-workout snack or pre-workout meal. And listening to some good music too. Check this out. Anyone that knows the song, bro? Good shit, bro. Yeah, bro. Life's just fucking sick right now. Recording a day in the life is gonna be released probably tomorrow. But we on good vibes right now. Work out in 4 hours. Let's go. So what we've got right here, let me tell you, this is not what a typical breakfast looks like, bro. We got 5 eggs first off. I already ate 2. Apologies for I forgot to record. Bro, 500 grams of rice. Let me explain this shit. So carbs, right? They're not good for your mind. They're realistically not good for you if you're trying to lose weight in any way, except for a little bit before the gym to get your energy going. But for me, I'm eating this rice right now to boost my energy because I'm going to the gym in a couple hours. So this is just the carb load for strength.
It doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
There comes a day, man. Everyone's gonna have this day. There comes a day where being average, being mediocre is just sickening to you. It's just sickening. It makes you want to throw up because you've seen people with far less talent than you. What the fuck is your life? Are you happy with it? And if so, is just the intake and outtake of breath that makes you smile on your face? That's something your fucking mother gave you. You haven't earned that. What have you done with your life to make it something else besides the normality of everybody else? The intake and the outtake of what you call life is nothing more than time. And unless done something with, it's forgotten about. There's no footprint of your existence left for anyone else to follow. Life is time.
Getting some steak right now. We got the ribeye. And yeah. All right, so the plan is to eat a pound of steak each. And have a huge steak, probably have some bread with it, steak sandwich kind of style. And we're basically in this huge store to buy everything in bulk. I'm buying a 3 kg, that's like an 8 pound steak ribeye to put in my freezer. It's only fucking $50. This is it, right, bro? This is investing into your health. Yes, we're paying a couple bucks extra maybe, but we're getting good steaks. We're eating high protein, high fat, low carbs and shit. And this is the way to get jacked, bro. This is the way to feel good, be focused, and get a crazy transformation. You have to be willing to change up what you're doing and maybe invest in that a little bit.